The Resident is one of the best medical shows on Fox. With the winter premiere approaching, there is some exciting news brewing up around the series. Keep watching this video to find out all about the hot plot lines revealed. Let's dig in. The Resident is all set to answer fans' burning questions in the last episode of Season 5. The Resident is all set to end its Season 5 with a bang on February 1st. A lot of unanswered questions have risen since the show's Season 5 started in September, and now as the latest season ends, fans are hoping to get some answers. Dr. Randolph Bell has been experiencing hand tremors, but so far there has been no reason for it revealed on the show. Viewers might get the answer to this burning question in the premiere. The showmakers have also hinted at the possible heartbreak of Dr. A.J. Austin in relation to his mother. The executive producers and co-showrunner of the show, Andrew Chapman, hinted at some new revelations regarding Dr. Devon Pravish and other upcoming plot lines in the season premiere. We might even see a star of the show step behind the camera into the director's chair. A big Billie story is gonna play out starting in episodes 12 and 13 and 14. Big Billie's past, her relationship to Trevor, her ability to be chief of surgery. That's going to be the primary focus of our next couple of episodes. So expect good, big juicy Billie stories. AJ's potential heartbreak regarding his mother's deteriorating health. The executive producer of the show stated that they are trying to capture the emotional turmoil of being a critical patient of a doctor in the family. It is difficult to be sick at an advanced age and be under the wing of a family doctor. Executive producer Andrew said that as much as the team loves both Dr. AJ and his mom and don't want to lay off their relationship, the show also wants to cover tricky concepts related to medicine like death, palliative care, life support, etc. Chapman further added that everyone has to deal with the death of a parent or grandparent at some point in their lives, and they want to explore this side of medicine on the show. The producers don't just want to cover the good side of medicine, where all healthcare workers are portrayed as heroes, but also the dark side of it, where the medical world falls behind. Despite this heartbreak, Dr. A.J. Austin's love life is going to become more colorful. A.J. is going to be shown as a total playboy, with a brilliant but arrogant and brash personality. He's going to be funny, with a thing for old cars and funky hats, full of life and thriving in his romantic endeavors. The diagnosis for Dr. Bell's hand tremors. After a wait of almost 2 months, viewers will finally find out the real reason behind Dr. Bell's hand tremors. The last episode ended with Dr. Conrad Hawkins about to reveal the diagnosis behind Dr. Randolph Bell's hand tremors and vertigo. The final episode, titled Her Heart, is all set to air on February 1st and will proceed with these details. Following the revelation of the diagnosis, Dr. Bell will have to make some heartbreaking decisions. This diagnosis is going to define the direction of Bell's character trajectory and will be the main focus of his role going forward. Other teasers about the show. The producer disclosed that actor Manish Dayal, who plays the role of Dr. Devon Pravish, is going to venture into a directorial stint in an episode of The Resident. This will be the first instance of an actor directing a part of this show for this particular series. Other than this, Chapman also revealed that some really good Billie stuff is coming up. Another character that will get more spotlight as the show progresses is the emergency room doctor, Kincaid Sullivan. According to the show's makers, Cade has an amazing backstory which needs to be explored more and will be really fun for the viewers. So it seems she is here to stay. Moving on, Trevor's doing better at his job now that he's getting along with Conrad, but whether he will continue being this good doctor is yet to be seen. The main theme of his entire character is his friction with authority, and the showmakers are likely to continue with at least some part of his role's rebelliousness. There's also something really juicy and fun in store for Padma and her sister. It's going to be a big surprise coming completely out of the blue and becoming a sweeping revelation for the audience. With Kincaid coming in, Devon will be splitting his time between clinical work and research, something he has always wanted to do. Episode 14 will be extremely moving for fans, with the revelation of who dies and lives and how medicine really affects people's lives. The storyline that will unfold in the February 1 series premiere is yet to be seen. In the meantime, keep watching to find out about some other interesting events happening around The Resident. Emily Van Camp won't be a part of The Resident anymore. Canadian actress Emily Van Camp has served as the lead of the medical show The Resident since its first episode, so it came as a surprise when Emily decided to leave the series. It was revealed a few months back that Van Camp would be exiting from The Resident, but it wasn't clear how the series makers would introduce this change and where they would take the story. Will someone take up the role, or will the character be written off? As the show moves forward, viewers get attached to the main characters and their roles. This makes it quite hard to write off or cut one of these main characters from the show, and in Emily's case, it had to be done in a way that gave the audience the desired closure. The writers of the show knew that it did not fit the character's description of Emily Van Camp's nurse practitioner, Nick Nevins, to leave her daughter and husband out of nowhere. So they moved forward with Nick's death after she was left in a medically induced coma as a result of a serious car accident. Emily was sent off the show by the death of her character, and a whole episode was dedicated to honoring Nevins and her relationship with her daughter and husband. If there is a season 6, Van Camp won't be a part of it. The Resident creator Amy Holden Jones sheds light on the delay of the show. The winter premiere episode of The Resident was originally set to run on January 25th, but in a sudden change of plans, it was moved to February 1st. Fans were left wondering why this change took place, and the creator of the show, Amy Holden Jones, decided to shed some light on the reason behind the winter premiere's delay. Jones took to social media to reveal that the pandemic messed with the schedule of The Resident, just as it does with many other shows. She went on to say that due to the coronavirus, showmakers these days are always changing schedules, mixing, cutting, and delaying. Some other shows by Fox were also delayed dramatically owing to COVID-19. The premiere date for the show Monarch jumped from January 30th to sometime in the fall of 2022. Fortunately, The Resident didn't have to go under such a drastic change of plans. Jones said that she could understand the frustration of fans because of the delays, but promised that all the wait will be worth it, as the winter premiere episode, Her Hearts, will be one of the best episodes of the show yet. Dr. Conrad and his love life in The Resident. It might just be a few months since we saw the end of the story for Dr. Conrad and Nick Nevins, but on the show it has been almost 3 years since Nick's death. So, will we see Dr. Conrad interested in someone else? There was a certain spark between him and Marion, one of the daycare members looking after his daughter Gigi, but it didn't look like Conrad was serious about it. According to show creator Jones, this part of the doctor's life remains to be explored. Conrad will test the waters before moving forward, and this is likely to be a slow process. Chapman, the executive producer, also said that as everyone possesses a need for human connection and intimacy, a new relationship will likely be explored in the upcoming episodes. There's no confirmation on which direction the character's life will head, but one possibility is a Conrad-Billie romance. There was a part of the show where Billie was seen watching Conrad, Gigi, and Marion walk away with intense emotions. The neurosurgeon recently lost her own son and maybe wants to be a part of Conrad's family to dull that pain. The showmakers do not know if the audience will be open to seeing Conrad with someone else after shipping him with Nick for 4 seasons. Which side of the story will we eventually see? Only time will tell. That's a wrap for this video. What season 5 plot twist are you looking forward to the most? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.